Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. My camera is still not working today, so fantastic. The music is coming back since we are on a cool YouTube music thing over here. There you go. So that means we have the Storm also debuting today. I was not aware. I thought it was just Crusader today. Even better. Oh, nice. Tumble Ranger TR. I haven't heard about that one, but let's take a look. Let's talk about a little bit about these ships. Crusade is kind of more my thing, so a lot of people talk about variants, and since these are easier to get in, we are gonna go in real quick. This music in this lobby is just ridiculous. How? And so what we're gonna do is talk about the variants real quick from the Hercules. The Hercules is the cargo freighter from Crusader. These were the biggest cargo haulers in the game until the whole sea came in. They can carry 696 SCU of cargo, so they're really fast, they're very nimble for their size. Really good ships. We have the first variant, which is the C2, which is pure cargo. This does hold 696. Bom dia, Estevão. Bom dia. 696 SCU. This is the M2, the military variant. This one does not hold 696. I'm not sure exactly how much, it's a little less. But this one has drop seats, has like a whole armory inside on the second floor. It comes with a little bit more health on the hull than the C2. This is the M2. And then we have the A2, the bomber that drops bombs, size 9 bombs, I believe. They're not rockets, so you have to fly over and drop the bombs. And because you have the bombs, you can carry much lesser cargo than both of the other two variants. The cool thing is I think a lot of people don't realize this, but let me go back here real quick. You can see the C2 doesn't have that gun on the bottom, and that gun is controlled by another co-pilot or another seat in the cockpit. So you have 3 seats in the cockpit with the seat. The M2, the C2, you only have 2 seats, and on the A2 you actually have 8 seats, 3 in the front and 4 in the back. For all the other turrets are below the ship. They have like 5 guns below the ship because it's supposed to be a ship that you fly in and then fire and destroy everything in the ground. It's not a air fighter, is a ground destroyer, right? I think, in my opinion, the C2 is a must. This is one of the ships that I pledged because I like cargo hauling, and I just really love Crusader. Again, Crusader fanboy here, so really love it. The M2 is not a necessary ship, and the A2 until the A1 came out was almost necessary for Jump Town, if people know what that is. If you're coming in the game, the A2 is capable of running some missions by itself by dropping the bombs, but in a lot of PvP events such as Ghost Hollow and Jump Town, it comes in handy to clear out the ground before you go in. So we use it, we always buy it. It's a very useful ship, but not with real money. Not with real money. Just take a look here at the website. Let's take a look of how much the A2 is coming for. Let's see. Probably have to refresh the website. I can't believe they were selling the Javelin for $3,000. That's just crazy. So right now the M2 is going for $520. The C2 is going for $400, and the A2 is going for $750. I think $400 for the C2. I did not pay $400 for the C2. I think it's a great market, but I don't think it's worth $400. But it is a good ship, and I'm a Crusader fanboy, so I bought it. But the M2, I wouldn't pay $520 for it, nor much lesser $750 for the A2. The A2, I know that it wasn't in the game for a while, and a lot of people bought it online because of that. But it is in the game right now. You can always go to the store in Crusader. Crusader has his own showroom in Horizon, in the Green Circle area, and you can buy all the Crusader ships from there. I'm not sure the new ones, the A1, the C1, they're not gonna be there for now, but these are. And also we have the Tumbro, we have the Tumbro Storm, which is this brand new tank that just came out today. Sort of, technically. It is available to buy on the website. It technically came out when a patch came out for the people that who had bought it before. So people have been using, have seen it around. This is a single player tank. I'm not gonna say very fast. It is fast. It's supposed to be a scout tank. It's supposed to be one step down from the Nova, which is the big tank or tonk, as they used to say. This has energy weapons, so if you're going in to kind of like scout and see what's going on, and you want some protection, you kind of wear it. Like this is what people have been saying. You kind of wear it because it's really cool how you get in. I guess I could rent it so you can take a look later, but this is how you get in. If it lets me go in, there he goes. You kind of sit down, and then it brings you in. And it's really cool because when it's off, let's see if there you go. You can't see anything, but then when you turn it on, you kind of can see it. It's really cool little. I don't see much use for a Tumbro tank in the game unless you're doing a PvP event or you're coordinating and organizing a PvP event on your own. That would be why you have it. But and then you have the tank Nova or the Tumbro Nova, the tank. This is actually a three-man tank. This is probably one of the most well-made ships in the game. Just the way it works and feels inside. It feels like a tank. It looks like a tank. Everything works inside is fantastic. They also, after announcing the Tumbro Storm, they also showed us Thursday about the Tumbro AA, Tumbro Storm AA, which is the AA variation of the light vehicle. I can see the big rocket pod, and I remember seeing some leaks where they showed that the whole inside on the top is modular, so they can easily work on it. It looks cool. I'm not a big fan of rocket ships like that because once you run out of rockets, then you're done. Apparently, it's supposed to have like the parts here and then some gun racks and stuff. I think. Let's see if we can open this from the inside. It'd be nice to know how many rockets. 64 rockets. Holy Jesus be Jesus. That is a lot of rockets. Sheesh. That's a lot of rockets. Open exterior. See if we can see it. And it didn't do anything. Great. Alright, let's move on. This one also has all the cool stuff on the side. Oh yeah, let's check the price as well, right? On the website. I definitely will never spend any real money on ground vehicles because you can buy them in game and they don't really serve a big purpose in the game yet. So for now, ground vehicles are out of the question for me to buy online. So the Storm is $100, the AA, and the regular one is, hold on. Oh, okay. So the War Bond is 90 and 80, and the non-War one is 90 and 100. Meaning the normal one is 90 and the AA is, the normal one is 90 and the AA is 100. Okay, easy peasy. And here we are. We have the Starfire Inferno and the Eon. These are like the capital ship destroyers from Crusader. As you can see, they have size 7 guns. This one, the Inferno, has a ballistic size 7, which is ridiculously big, and then the Eon has a size 7 laser. It's very slow. It got nerfed to the ground at a period of time. I've seen some people flying this, but it's really definitely not the ship that you want for combat with another smaller ships. You want to use against big ships, and I don't see that often, so I don't know how good it is, but it definitely looks really cool. I mean, it's just Crusader, so I'm always gonna fanboy about this. It reminds me of those ships from Star Wars, the old ones. The ones that go around the big elephant tanks and use a little cord to drop them. And of course the Defender is black. These ships are going for... So the Inferno is going for 250 and the Ion also is going for 250. So not that bad. Definitely not that bad. But as a fighter ship, I wouldn't buy it. I just wouldn't buy any fighter ships because that's not what I do. And this was my baby right here, the Mercury Star Runner. A lot of people said it has some semblances of the Falcon from Star Wars. I don't know, I don't think that's what it is. I just really love the design, even though it only has a ramp to get in and they're missing a door somewhere to go in. And we always give the team that creates ships in this game some shit about it because he should have another way to get in. This ship is a data runner. Data running is not in the game yet. It's not a thing. And because it's not a thing, the ship doesn't do anything specific, different than any other ship besides flying, carrying cargo. It carries 100 something SU in the back, which is quite a bit. And has 2 turrets, bottom and top, all size 2s, and size 2 guns in the front, 4 of them. And it's okay ship. It just does everything. You can do everything. It's bigger than the Cutlass Black, which is like the multi-tool of ships. You can do anything you want with that ship. But the MSR is just the way it looks, the way it feels. The interior is fantastic, and even has a secret passage inside that you can hide and go through the ship. And I mean, it is really fast, super nimble for its size as well, compared to the other ships. So I really love this ship. I love the asymmetric way that it looks. So this ship, I bought this ship as well. I actually upgraded my starter ship from this, and then I decided to buy a cutter after. And right now it's $260 for the ship. Now, if you start this game now, if you're going to play this game now as a beginner, this shouldn't be the ship that you buy. You're definitely gonna come across this ship later when you're playing this game. You will see its advantages for being fast and nimble, but you also will see its disadvantages from only being able to come out from the ramp, and also the amount of doors to get to the ramp, and how the guns are not the best, and the shoot is okay at best. So it's just more like a style of playing, really, and just the feel of the ship that makes it one of my favorite, if not my favorite ships in the game. For $250, I don't think to me it's borderline worth it or not. If you're looking at the amount of games they're coming out right now and how much they're worth, normally around $70 to play this game and spend $250 in one ship, which is, this one is probably more expensive than others, is around 4 to 5 million NUC, and if you're new to this game, it will take you a while to get this amount of money. So I'm not exactly sure if I have an opinion if it is worth buying with real money or not. I did not pay $250. Again, gray market is a great thing, but this is definitely a ship that you should rent and try it out, as the Hercules, as they're pretty awesome as well. So for the last part, well, of the real ships, I guess, we have the new ships that came out. They're already in game, but they make their debut today, sort of. And so we get to these babies, the A1 and the C1, the Spirit line. We do not have the E1, which is the executive passenger transporter. As far as I know, they're not working on it because the gameplay does not exist yet. And the A1, very simple, is kind of like the smaller version of the A2 that's on the main floor. This also has bombs in the back, but instead of size 9s, they're size 5s. Much faster, much nimbler. Now, you can be able to see it here, which is really cool. Oh yeah, bombs for days. And I really like the way the modularity, how modularity is working in the game now, how they can change the interior of the ships and some things outside of the ship to make it a very different ship. So the A1 has a gun on the top that's controlled by the co-pilot in the front seat, or on the right side, and you can actually move the turret to the back down and then back up, just kind of like the Scorpius. And obviously much faster, much nimbler than the A2, and I'm very happy that the ship's in the game because it's just sort of a competitor of the Cutlass Black in in many ways, the Cutlass Black is good because it's a very straightforward ship where you come out of your seat, just run back, and then you out. This is pretty much the same thing. We just don't have the side doors, and it's made by Crusader. It looks more sleek and much faster, right? So this is what we're looking for in the ship, at least me. This is definitely a must buy for me, not with real money though. With real money, I would buy the C1. Very rarely I'm gonna say this ship is worth buying. I think that you should earn the ships in game most of the time. I think part of the game that we have right now, which is not complete, but part of the game, the progression that we have besides reputation is the ships, and I would not like to just jump in and have a ship right away. So I think the C1 is a good starter ship, and I think it's kind of advertised like a starter ship, but not really. But it's a cargo ship, and the co-pilot on a C1, an A2, they control the gunner seat over here. The co-pilot here controls the tractor beam, which is a new thing for dispatch, a new thing for Star Citizen, where you can move things around with your ship. And there's a whole refactor, and we are at tier 2 right now for tractor beams. And for those who don't know what tractor beam is kind of like the thing where it's like a laser gun or laser ray, I guess, that you can move things around in the universe. We were able to do that only using a handheld one, kind of like a pistol looking. Now we have a big one to move bigger things, and bigger things have more mass, so it's different and harder to move. And they added those to the ships, and this ship specifically benefits a lot from the tractor beam because the tractor beam moves from here to the lower part, so you can actually load anything inside your ship from inside your ship, so you don't have to go out and expose yourself or just to be faster. You know, you can just sit on a co-pilot seat. The turret comes all the way down here, and if you have things in the back, you can just grab it with a turret and just keep loading. And you can see, looking from here, you can see that the little entrance here is part of the module of the ship, where this part here stays the same for the parts, right? We have the shields and the battery and the power plant all over here. I'm not exactly what's in here. I haven't checked. I will. We have some components here, but this is the cargo area for the C1 because it's the cargo version. And over there, they just changed that cargo version for the bombs. So, and again, this is why they keep saying that it's a competitor, because it's just a straight up ship. You can just go straight to the cockpit right here and live in quarters and out of the ship, just kind of like the Cutlass Black. Maybe the Freelancer. And the Cutlass Black does have now a tractor beam in the rear because it came in with dispatch, but is definitely nowhere near as useful as the C1. So I would say, if you're looking for a starter ship that's a little bit higher grade than the normal ones, let's say an Aurora or a Cutter. I love my Cutter. I will always love my Cutter. Not a big Drake fan, but I really love my Cutter. The C1 is right there on top. The new attack ship also looks fantastic for whoever is starting the game. If you just want a small ship to do smaller things, the biggest thing about the attack was that it takes, to me, it takes a little longer to land, and with a smaller ship, you're looking for less time to do things. So the C1 is $110 as a war bond. Non-war bond right now, it is $125, pretty much the same price as the Cutlass, and the A1 is $200, which is a little bit more expensive. You could easily just buy the C1 and make money enough to buy A2, or you can buy the A2 and because you don't want to do any cargo and just like the way the ship looks. I would recommend buying the C1, definitely. I even before we started today, even before I seen the ship in the floor, from the videos and from what I talked to Curtis and some other people that work at the ship team, I knew that I would love the ship, and I do. So yeah, I'm definitely buying it today. I will upgrade my Cutter to it very shortly here after the stream, that's for sure. So let's go back and check the holographs. And before we go there, there's just there you go. I'm just looking for the pricing. See if we have pricing for the Genesis and the TR. All right, more mining. I was talking about the cargo, the mining. I think the new FPS gun is here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah. Oh, these are fantastic. The Cyclones. So many variations. These are just ground vehicles that you can use. That one and that one fits 3 people. These ones fit 2. This one is the combination of all of them. I don't know why would you buy any other versions of the Cyclone besides the MT if you're looking for combat. It has rockets against air troops or ground troops now, ground vehicles, and a gunner seat with a machine gun. You have a strictly AA with an EMP version right here, and you have one just with the gun on the top, which is a Gatling gun rather than a 50 cal. This one and that one have the same purpose, but this one has rockets, so I would always go with the MT. Very good, very fast. There's also a racing variation that goes really fast when you press shift, which is that red one right here. So the red one will go much faster if you press. It has like a boost kind of deal for racing. And we also have just a Cyclone regular. Don't know why we buy that. So yeah, get the MT if you're looking for combat. If you want to go faster, just buy the RC. Much better. So what we got here? Oh, the Ranger TR. The bikes. Yeah, those look like Batmanish. That'd be really cool to have one of these. That's fucking sweet. And the Genesis. Genesis is supposed to be like a big ship to fit like many people to transport guests from place to place. No timeline when this is going to be in the game, but this is really massive ship. I haven't heard anything about the TR either. I might do some research later, but they're not working on Crusader ships, no big ones. They're working on RSI, but I really love the way this looks, and hopefully the transporting gameplay comes into play very soon, where the AI is working and we can transport people in massive ships and have jobs like that. This thing just looks ridiculously good. This is it for today. I'm excited. I'm definitely buying the C1 today. Or not buying, but upgrading my cutter to it, because I bought my cutter IAE last year. I like to have my hangar 3 ships, a small, a medium, and a large, all Crusader. The Crusader didn't have a small one, so I had to get the cutter, and now we do. Now we do have a small, and I'm gonna have a big and a medium and a small cargo runners in my hangar. That's all the ships I will never need to buy with real money. So let's do this. Tomorrow, what we have tomorrow? Let me see what we have tomorrow. Actually, you know what? I could just instead of. By the way, the E1 is for sale on the website for also 150 bucks. Not that you should buy it, but. And tomorrow we have Origin Jump Works, and you're gonna be able to rent the 890 Jump, which is everybody's favorite ship, I guess. I hate it, but good luck with that one. But yeah, people, appreciate it for being here. Thanks for everyone that's sticking in here. We got some people here today, which is cool. I'm not used to have this many people. Tomorrow we're gonna be here. I don't think I'm gonna be here at 09 right away. When my time, that's when it starts. But as soon as I get home from work, or if I have some time during lunchtime, I'll stop by and